Hey guys, Dave from Florida here. I am outside on a country road near Welborn, Florida. And I just happened to come across this old cemetery, and what I'm assuming by what this structure in front of me, this was probably an old church. But that's just a guess, but most likely it probably was because there's a cemetery surrounding the entire thing. But I want to point out a couple neat features of this thing. So this seems to dates back to about the mid 1800s. Maybe not this building where this was. This might have been a little bit newer. It's got a raised section here. That could have been the raised part where the altar was or whatever. But the cemetery, as you can see, surrounds all sides of the whatever this was, church or whatever. And I don't think that it is still used. I don't see any newer headstones in it. I see a lot of old ones. This one from 1889. And what's neat back here, see, there's this wall here. And what's interesting about this wall is along it there's some old broken headstones like this one here, but they came here and they carved into this concrete the dates. Now this says 1911, born 1911. So here's the Reverend, however you pronounce that name, age 42, Annie Stockton. So it's interesting how they did this wall here. They carved the names in it instead of, I guess, replacing the headstones. And then if you just kind of look back in the woods here, there are other headstones that are just away from the other ones. And there's some open areas, so either there's some unmarked graves out here or they never actually finally filled the whole place in. There's even one back there. So this is 1884. So that's pretty neat. I was actually out here looking for something else and just happened to run across this. It looks like they're doing a little bit of logging activity on the sides of it, so hopefully they'll leave this cemetery intact.